Hi everybody, welcome back to Sunflower Cottage Crochet. This is Sarah, and this is our usual yarn review. This yarn review is for the Knit Picks Brava worsted weight. So as you can see, it's pretty clear here, it's worsted weight yarn. This is their new stuff that they just released called Speckle, which I'm in love with because it really looks like that hand-dyed yarn when they kind of do that little bit of, well, speckling like they do, where they kind of splatter it or like watercolor paint it on, hand paint it on. So I love how that looks. I do have a small little bit worked up in some Tunisian cross stitching, or crossed stitch rather, so you can kind of see the splotches of color, how that works up. I'm in love with how it looks, and it's completely random, so like you'll get a long strand of natural color. It's not really even, it's not white, it's just like natural yarn color, or wool color, and then it just has a sudden burst of like hand painted on color. So I'm in love with how it looks. So this comes in 218 yards, and the price is very, very reasonable. And this colorway is called Cake Pop Speckle. I also have some Tidal Speckle that I use in my Tunisian series blanket. And again, this is Knit Picks, and WeCrochet is who sells it. And I highly recommend getting it from WeCrochet because the pricing is perfect. They're very fast on their response time and turnaround time, so the shipping comes quick. Again, it's a 4-weight, like it says on the front, worsted. It's 100% premium acrylic, not just Red Heart Scratchy Saver, but premium acrylic. It does recommend an I to K hook, so it recommends a slightly larger hook than the 5mm, which I agree with, because I think, see, this was a 6.5mm Tunisian hook, and you can see how nice and tight the stitches are. Of course, Tunisian is a bit tight as it is, but I still think it came out looking pretty much like a 5mm. So what I have to say about this is, I'm going to show you the yarn sub screen that I pull up on my computer here in a minute, and I apologize for the quality that that's going to be, because I don't have a way yet to just share my computer screen and get voice, so fix that soon, I hope. But in the meantime, I still wanted you to be able to see the comparisons at Yarn Sub, because they give alternatives. If you can't get this for whatever reason, there are other yarns that are an exact or very good match to it. So again, this is very squishy and soft. It has a wool look and a slight, like, superwash, super fine merino feel to it, like it's a combination of premium acrylic and the super fine merino, but it's not. It is purely acrylic. The fact that it mimics a hand painted or hand dyed yarn so well is really impressive to me. I'm just in love with how that just looks so much like those. This Cake Pop one is awesome. This definitely looks like a cake with sprinkles on it. So I worked with this yarn, just the regular solid colors as well as the speckles, to make an entire afghan in Tunisian, as well as regular crochet for joining and a border. And I have to say, total joy to work with, because it didn't split. It had very little, if any, of those joins, like the random join spots from millins being hit. There were no frayed spots or fluffy, what the heck is this on my yarn spots. So yeah, I mean, it just presents itself very well. I did find it pretty easy to pull out the middle. Most of them, some of them, I admit, I had to pull out the entire center to get to. That's the nature of a bullet shaped skein. A lot of people anymore will take a bullet skein and just unwind it from the outside and use a ball winder to make their own yarn cake that you could pull either from the center or from the outside, and it's more stable. So, and it also gets rid of any of those hang-ups that happen from pulling out the middle. So I do recommend this yarn a great deal, especially because it is super duper affordable. It is a Red Heart Super Saver price range, if not a little less. Again, it's 218 yards, feels amazing, works amazing, looks amazing. I'm now going to switch over to my computer screen to show you the yarn sub choices that if you can't get this or you don't want to try it but you want to see what's similar to it, you'll know. So I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, so I apologize for the poor quality because my setup doesn't allow me to just share screen yet. But what I've got is yarnsub.com. I've got it pulled up. And Brava worsted. These are their solid colors. It kind of looks like a sheepy's or Jacquemin. It's all very, very nice yarns. Here it gives you the information about it that I just told you. It is applied 3 or more plies type yarn. So when I scroll down, it says suggested substitutes, and the excellent match is a Cascade Yarns pinwheel. And you can read for yourself there all the reasons that it matches well. Another good match is Premier Yarns Anti-Pilling Everyday Medley, which I kind of thought it felt like an anti-pilling. Peyton's Fairy Tale Fab Aran, again, similar twist and all that. So there are a lot of excellent matches here. So that's good. That means, you know, you have choice. If you can't get that one, these are the excellent matches. Mariner Yarns Aran, Lion Brown Pound of Love, Touch of Yak, Signet Aran is a good match. Now we're getting into the good matches. Lion Brand Touch of Alpaca, and again I told you it has a bit of a wool feel to it. It's not scratchy, it just has a slight wool-ish feel to it. So that's probably why they're saying a touch of alpaca and other wool types are similar. So let's see. Circular Yarns, Mullet, Windy Aran with wool. Some of these I've never heard of. Okay, Big Twist. That's Joanne's brand. And it's a good match, value worsted. Again, this is a value yarn. Okay, if you like Hobby Lobby Yarn Bees Soft Secret, good match. Fentex worsted. Hirschner's worsted 8, Bernat Super Value. There are so many good and excellent matches. Loops and Threads is Michael's brand, impeccable. Cascade Yarns, Cherub Aran, and Stylecraft Special Aran, which I definitely agree with. I've used almost all of these. Some of them I have never heard of before, but yeah. James C. Brett Baby Aran, Super Soft Baby Aran, King Cole Comfort Aran, and so on. So you can see that there are tons and tons of good matches and excellent matches, and they tell you why they feel that they are good matches. You know, the content matches exactly, or the twist is the same, or the gauge is an exact match. Well, I wanted to go through and show you all the available choices when it comes to Knit Picks Brava worsted. And I think that including those substitutions, should you not be able to find it, is good, because if a designer says, well, I use this yarn and you kind of want to try it too, and you can't find it, well, those are the substitutions that you can get. So remember, that's yarnsub.com. And I do recommend the Brava worsted over Red Heart, Super Saver, or any of those. You notice that Red Heart Super Saver was not on that list because it does not feel the same. It does not work up the same. It isn't made with premium acrylic. So much higher grade acrylic yarns were better matches. So I hope that tells you something, but it is a Red Heart Super Saver price range. Some of these don't show you the price range, but they can be quite expensive. Oh yeah, they do at the top. So most of these are pretty affordable, like, you know, but this one here, Lion Brand Touch of Yak, yeah, it's going to be expensive. Touch of Alpaca, equally expensive. But most of these are going to be around the same price range, so that's really great. I'm glad that there is a lot that will compare to the Brava, so that, again, if you can't get it, well, this is one way that you can, in a sense. All right, I hope this was helpful. I do absolutely love this. I know it's upside down, but that's all right. I love the speckles. I love all of that about it. It's very nice feeling, and it works well. Like, I had no splitting issues or anything with it. So I've been using it from my Tunisian series Afghan, and it's just amazing. And I want to say thank you to WeCrochet for showing me this wonderful yarn, because it is amazing. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.